What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to WeSibs, West Coast, East Coast siblings. Today we got our first look, it's a leak, of the entire Batman suit from the new movie, The Batman. The images show what appears to be Batman's stunt double in full costume on the Bat-Cycle. So let me just say right off the bat, based on the official footage that we got, the reveal of the Batman suit, I did not expect the rest of the suit to look like this. Now that's not a bad thing, even though it's a bit surprising. Based on the official footage, I was thinking more of the Injustice 1 Batman suit, but now seeing it, it actually reminds me more of the Nightmare Batman suit from the Nightmare sequences in the Batman vs. Superman movie. It's got this really ragged, homemade, tactical feel. It actually looks like something that could have been special issued from the military as well. Starting from the top down, we've got the ears, and I actually think they nailed it. Now, they didn't show it in the first official footage we got to see, and I thought that was because they were still trying to work out what they wanted to do, and that may still be the case, but because we got the leak, I actually think the ears look pretty good. You have to be so careful with the Batman ears because if they're too long, they can really look goofy, while if they're too short, it seems like you're hiding such an iconic part of Batman's costume. So that's a check mark for the ears. I think they look really good. Now moving on to the leather cowl. Guys, I'm still not 100% sold on this. I don't know, it just doesn't seem to fit the overall aesthetic of the costume. Also, in the era of guns and high-powered weapons, even in the 90s, it just seems like maybe more of a helmet would be in order, and maybe they could evolve it over time to be the cowl, you know. And I'm sure there's armor plating under the leather, but it doesn't really look like it fits with the rest of the costume. Now, getting to the chest plate and shoulder pads, you know, we've seen this. It generally looks good. At first, I wasn't feeling the shoulder pads as much. They were a little too bulky. Then I remember, if you guys saw my last Batman video, there were rumors about Robert Pattinson maybe not being able to bulk up. And, you know, in a world where he may have to go toe-to-toe with Henry Cavill's Superman or Shazam, or even the fact that he's following up Ben Affleck's 6'4", 200-something pound version of Batman, I think the shoulder pads are definitely a good move just in case. Also, as Batman movies in general get increasingly darker, I think you gotta have more of an intimidating Batman, because you want people to believe that this guy is striking fear into the hearts of gangsters, thugs, and criminals in one of the most dangerous cities in the world. Now, moving down to the arms, as this is the first time we've gotten a full look, I don't know what's going on here, guys. It looks like he's got some kind of harpoon type projectiles on the forearm, some kind of gauntlet. I'm just not feeling the color, and maybe that'll change. Again, guys, this is a leak, so this is not official. This is not what they wanted to show us, so we got to take out all of this with a grain of salt, as it may all change. Personally, I'm hoping they would paint those black, as somebody who's trying to be very stealth would not want shiny silver, you know, arm gauntlets that are broadcasting all of his arm movements. I don't know. Now, moving on to the belt, nothing new here, guys. Batman is going to be to the nines with all the gear, gizmos, and toys that we could imagine. Just one critique, if I can. I was hoping they would go with a lighter colored leather belt that was light brown or even closer to the yellow that he traditionally wears, but that's not a big deal. That, along with the pants, I'm not 100% feeling, but again, guys, we have to remember, this is just his first suit. This is kind of an origin story. This may even just be a prototype, so it's going to feel very, you know, homemade, and that's definitely their intention with this costume. I mean, really, think Iron Man 1 with Stark in the cave making the Mark 1 suit. It's really not meant to be all that. There are also rumors that by the end of this movie, the suit will be totally different, complete with white eyes and everything. So really, whether you love it or hate it, it's probably not going to stay. That's going to wrap it up for my thoughts on the new Batman suit. Guys, let me know if you loved it or hate it down in the comments below. Also, like the video if you liked the video. Subscribe and click the bell again if you want to stay up to date on more Batman news, as well as the other various movies and TV shows that we cover. I've got my Sonic the Hedgehog review coming soon, and I'll also be following The Walking Dead as the season continues. So again, click the bell to stay up to date on all that. Thank you guys so much for watching, as always, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace!